Hello and welcome. I am Dr. Lowell Lazarus, and I would like to talk to you today about a very serious condition, diabetes. If you thought taking care of diabetes is as simple as taking a pill or injecting insulin, this is not correct. Over time, people end up taking more and more medication, which have many side effects, which I am sure you know by watching and listening to all the drug commercials on the television. Over time, the quality of your life will diminish. Perhaps such things as playing with your kids or grandkids, or being as active as you once were. Having to say no to the things you want to do because you cannot participate at this time. Perhaps this could be the way it is now. There are better ways to treat type 2 diabetes without drugs. There is hope. You can virtually reverse type 2 diabetes and heal yourself. Let's ask the question, what is diabetes? Diabetes is a disease in which your blood sugar levels are too high, which affects the small capillaries and blood vessels of your body in a very negative way. Blood sugar, which is glucose, comes from the foods that you eat. Insulin is a hormone which helps the glucose get into your cells to give you energy. With type 2 diabetes, the more common and correctable type, your body is either making too much insulin, making you insulin resistant, too little insulin, or just not utilizing the insulin properly. With diabetes, your blood glucose levels remain high and the glucose is not getting into your cells for energy. You can also be pre-diabetic, when your blood sugar is high, but not high enough to be considered diabetic. Now, diabetes is a very serious problem, but you can virtually heal yourself, reverse type 2 diabetes. The one thing diabetics have in common is how they were diagnosed. You go for your yearly checkup or for an insurance exam, and you are given a blood test. When the report comes back, the doctor will sit you down and say, Mrs. Jones or Mr. Jones, you have diabetes. Now, while you were sitting there in a state of shock, knowing you were diagnosed with a disease that could kill you, as many of my patients tell me, the doctor is busy writing you a prescription. Generally, that first prescription will be for metformin. Now, you can only take up to 2,000 milligrams per day of metformin, so you will be started on probably 500 milligrams twice a day. The doctor will now tell you to come back in 6 months. Take the medication, eat right, exercise, and lose weight. So you come back in 6 months, and you are told the medication is working. Come back in 6 months, take the medication, eat right, exercise, and lose weight. This time, when you return to the doctor's office, your blood sugar level is higher, so your dose of medication is increased. You are also told that your blood pressure is starting to rise, so you receive some medication for the blood pressure. And he also prescribes a statin drug to lower your cholesterol level, because your cholesterol increases with diabetes. Now, the problem with statin drugs is not only all the side effects of the statin drugs, which are many, but as you are melting the cholesterol in your blood vessels, you are melting the cholesterol in your brain. Your brain is 70% cholesterol. Now you have the start of Alzheimer's disease. Earlier I mentioned that diabetes was also a disease of capillary and small vessel destruction. These are some very serious complications of diabetes. If the small vessels of your heart are affected, you can have a heart attack. If the small vessels of your eyes are affected, what happens? Your vision becomes impaired or you go blind. If the small vessels of your kidneys are affected, you can end up with kidney disease and possibly on hemodialysis. If the small vessels of your brain are affected, you can have a stroke. And if the small vessels of your hands and feet get affected, you get numbness and tingling, better known as diabetic neuropathy. And men, this will affect you in the bedroom, and I'll say no more about that. Now, diabetes is a very serious problem, but you can virtually reverse and heal yourself from type 2 diabetes. Over the years, I have helped many diabetics get off their medication, reverse their type 2 diabetes, and have a better life. My success rate is very high due to both my diligence and experience. Now, you deserve to be well and enjoy a good quality life just like everybody else. Together, we will create a personalized health plan, and if you follow it, we will both know it, and if not, well, we both will know that too. Download the new patient forms, fill them out, and call for a consultation today. I look forward to meeting with you.